So you're stuck in a rut creatively, or maybe you're just in a place in your life where it feels impossible to find inspiration, make a change, or try something new. I get in this space more often than I'd like to be, and only recently have been able to create and live life as a productive individual more consistently. I'm excited to share so much of what I've learned as I discover new ways to be consistent, but in this video, I want to talk about how I find new ideas when it comes to making new videos every day. It's not guaranteed a video will come to you in the same way every day, and on days where it seems like I have none, this is my process to finding new ideas. The best part about it is that it doesn't require any special tools. You don't even have to have anything really in particular to start getting new ideas. It is all just in this mindset that you treat the ideas that do come to you with more value. I like to start by reading this book by Rick Rubin. It's full of wonderful wisdoms about being a creative person and creating art. And almost every single time I pick it up, I end up having a journaling session and then have a new idea right away. So I guess you could call that a hack, but to me, it's just the act of putting away everything that seemingly might work and trying something new. Because sometimes in trying something new, you find the inspiration you're looking for. So for days like today, especially for me, it can be really difficult to come up with an idea and feel good about putting something out there into the world. I was recently asked in a DM how I'm able to keep up doing daily uploads and have fresh ideas, and how do I craft a story and how do I tell that story? And honestly, I'm not in any position where I can answer that fully and in a way where somebody might actually take the advice and run with it. Basically, my answer to that is that sometimes when you're trying to make something, it's not going to be clear. There's not going to be a good idea or something that seems like a good idea right off the bat. But for me, just creating something, and maybe I don't even have to publish that, but just like going and creating something, actively just starting the process of filming, editing, or something, you start to get ideas. And that's kind of what happened with this video. I don't think I'm in a position where I can influence you as an artist and tell you how to come up with ideas. But all I can do right now is tell you how I do it. And for today, all I did was just get started. Find the smallest entry point and just keep following that through until some other bigger idea comes out of it. There's always these small seeds that we find in life that will somehow grow into the biggest trees. And those seeds can be books. Those seeds can be a beautiful picture that was taken. Those seeds can be an entry in your journal. Those seeds can be something that was in your room that you just never thought about in that way before. Sometimes it comes in a conversation, sometimes it comes in a moment. But what I want to encourage you to do, if you're having a similar problem to me today, is just take whatever you have and try to bring it out to its fullest potential. That's this video for me. This is leading by example, and I hope that by watching this video, maybe it inspired you to start somewhere and just get creating. It really feels great to just start. Definitely felt like I was getting into a rut, and that can be really scary, but sometimes that rut just needs to be smoothened out and you need to push through it, and then you can keep going. Not everything has to be perfect. That's okay. So whether the idea at the beginning doesn't feel perfect or the end product isn't perfect, one of my favorite ways to create stuff is just to make it and move on. Make it and move on. If I don't like a project, I try to finish it faster, and then I just try to move on. With that, I just find more interesting ideas, and I kind of figure out what I can potentially do. So if you feel like you're in a creative rut, put down the electronics. This thing seems like a good friend, but sometimes it's not your friend. And pick up a notebook, and it might take ages, but just start writing. And if you have a good book to read, Sometimes reading a little bit of a good book and then writing helps a lot. As someone who's still a beginner and still learning, but has kind of been on a roll as of lately, all I know is that sometimes the smallest of ideas can grow into the best ideas. And the quicker you realize that, the faster you'll find inspiration in just your day-to-day life. That's going to be it for today's video. I'm nobody huge. I'm just a small YouTuber trying to make daily videos, and that's just my best advice for the moment. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. Leave a comment down below on how you find inspiration or motivation in your day-to-day life. I'd love to hear that because I'm always looking for new ideas. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. I'm making a new video each day of the month of February, and it'd be great to have you here for the ride. This is a daily challenge, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Everybody in the world needs a break.